Come fly with me, come fly, let's fly away. Yes, folks, that's true. We're flying illegal immigrants all over this country because in recent news, Governor Ron DeSantis of Florida has sent 50 illegal immigrants to the upscale island of Martha's Vineyard, which is also the home island of folks like former President Barack Obama. Now, the move has sparked a debate in many outlets in what is seemingly using people for political points. However, the Biden administration has also sent people all over the country, plane loads of illegal immigrants to places like Scranton, Pennsylvania, which is my home state. And in recent years, many in the state of Massachusetts, where Martha's Vineyard resides, has been advocating for sanctuary cities. So, in a blatantly obvious move that speaks of what is good for the goose is good for the gander, they received their sanctuary seekers and a day later deported them. Now, this is also going into recent news where President Biden has defended his open border policy and says sending illegals back is not rational.
On the border, why is the border more overwhelmed under your watch, Mr. President?
Because there are three countries that are never have. There are fewer immigrants coming from Central America and from Mexico. This is a totally different circumstance. What's on my watch now is Venezuela, Cuba, and Nicaragua. And the ability to send them back to those states is not rational. You could send them back and have them, we're working with Mexico and other countries to see if we can stop the flow. But that's the difference. Thank you.
Looks like he's sending migrants to Delaware. Do you have any comment or response to that, sir?
He should come visit. We have a beautiful shoreline.
President Biden admitted on Tuesday that the border is more overwhelmed than it was under former President Donald Trump, which is a very interesting thing to say, at least. But we also have Representative Troy Nehls, who's actually said that the Department of Homeland Security has confirmed that Venezuela is sending violent criminals to the U.S. DHS confirms that Venezuela empties prisons and sends violent criminals to our southern border. Now, this, however, goes to a larger debate that a lot of people have, including libertarians and Christians have, about open borders, immigration, legal and otherwise. The current immigration policies of this country, frankly, are restrictive, expensive, litigious, and divisive, and leads to the exact political stunt situation that we have today. It ignores the human element for the play in power politics. And we know from the Bible that we should be welcoming to the immigrant who wants to live peaceably in our land. And we also know that the economics of a society that has a greater number of contributors to it do far better overall. However, our current political climate does not utilize immigration for its benefits, but for its political pandering. The question of a bloated welfare state, fairness to current legal immigrants, and the desire to work and contribute to this country are all valid points for everybody to process. However, until our government stops using immigration as a stunt or as a new voter base and starts viewing it through God's moral lens, this is still going to be a subject that divides many of us.